Hello and namaste, beautiful hearts here in Cleveland and all over around the world. I am Teresa Gorski, an advanced body worker, movement and meditation instructor, and your guide to today's HeartFlow meditation. We're going to go ahead and get started. So find yourself in a tall spine, ground your feet, take off your shoes if you have any heels or anything that's uncomfortable, just so that you can really settle into your seat. Maybe give a little wiggle, set aside so that you have a nice lifted spine, and relax the shoulders down. And let's go ahead and decide whether or not you're going to have the eyes open and focus them on one point. Maybe it's just a letter on your keyboard, or maybe you close the eyes as I will and focus your gaze on that dark space between your eyebrows. And now starting to welcome the breath in. Feel the sensation of breath and air moving into your nostrils. Maybe it's cool even. And as you exhale, maybe feel the warmth of the air passing back out of your mouth or out of your nose. And just stay with that sensation of cool breath in, warm breath out. And perhaps you can imagine that as you're drawing that cool, clear, crisp air in, imagine it flowing around your head and releasing any of the steam of the ruminations of the mind. Imagine this smooth breath offering clarity, offering an exhale of release of all that is maybe working, troubleshooting, problem solving, all of that extra brain energy will just soften and cool and allow your exhale just to settle even more into your body. Feel as you're breathing in a nice rinse and release throughout the entirety of your body. And as you exhale, imagine that releasing of thoughts, toxic or otherwise. And just imagine it being released out the bottom of your feet, deep into Mother Earth. Just imagining like compost is just flushing out the bottom of your feet. And your breath in is offering this ability to kind of rinse and release. Feeling the muscles in the face relax. Feel around the ears and the jaw soften. Any squints in the eyes release. And feel the muscles of the head relax in the scalp, relax at the base of the neck. And just feel how the shoulders want to let go even more. Releasing the arms heavy to the elbows, heavy to the wrists and the palms. Maybe even feeling the warmth or the pulse at the bottoms of your hands, your palms and the bottoms of the feet. Allow your breath to be easy in and easy out. Now softening down the back and the spine, softening in your belly, so that as you're inhaling, Maybe take notice of a softening and an expansion with your inhale. And with your exhale, a gentle matching emptying out. Continuing to feel the release in the low back and the hips. Fronts and backs of thighs, unclench and let go. Feel a softening around the knees, relaxing down your calves and shins, into the ankles. Just feel maybe an expansion there. And feel awareness of the entirety of the feet. And again, that pulse at the bottom of your foot. Smooth breaths in. Smooth exhales out. And now I want you to imagine that in front of your chest, you have a pair of nostrils. So that as you're inhaling, you're drawing breath directly into your heart muscle. And as you exhale, imagine your breath is warming the inside, the cavernous space in the heart. The warm breath in, maybe even give it a light. And as you exhale that warmth into the lining, into the muscle of the heart, just imagine there is healing of old scar tissue, of pain, of constriction. Maybe there's parts of the heart that have felt overworked. And just imagine this resilience being warmed from your breath, from the inside out. And now I want you to imagine a moment in time when you truly felt at peace. Maybe it was a walk in the woods, sitting with your feet in the water. Maybe it's overlooking a beautiful vista from a mountaintop. Maybe it's in a museum. Recall the sense memory of that place and time. Recall any sights and sounds, smells, and the feel of the space on your skin. And then welcoming that feeling, that sense memory into your heart by breathing it in. Imagine it's a color that as you draw into your chest, into your heart, that color now starts to circulate with your exhale throughout the entirety of your body, warming and bringing healing and resilience throughout all of the cells and tissues and organs. Imagine it flowing through the bloodstream, circulating in through your lymphatic system, bringing healing into your glands. And just imagine that soaking feeling going all the way deep into the marrow of your bones. Smooth breaths in, smooth exhales out. And perhaps there's an area of the body that feels a bit stuck or guarded. Imagine the warmth of the breath collecting some energy there. Maybe it's just softening enough just for one layer of release. You can even give it a color. Imagine the breath in is dislodging this color, this energy. And as you exhale, imagine that being dislodged and releasing, being flushed out the bottom of your feet. Mother Earth is underneath you, fully welcoming your compost. What does not serve you anymore? Continuing to grow and glow this feeling all around you. Imagine it now permeating through your skin, radiating this warmth of this feeling of peace. Each abundant breath in can draw in even more, so that your exhale grows this feeling even further all around you. Now beyond the boundaries of the room you're in, now beyond the expanded space you're in or building, growing beyond your region, your town, beyond your state, now continuing to grow exponentially so that you are the epicenter of this radiance of peace. Fully welcoming more in, fully sharing that extra abundance all the way out, expanding this feeling now throughout the entirety of the planet. Sending this feeling of peace. Just feel the welcoming nature of Mother Earth, just welcoming this feeling of peace. And feel her immense gratitude for you, for special, perfect, unique you. Perhaps even expanding further beyond the planet, out into space, beyond this and every universe. Growing this expansion, this feeling of peace. And then slowly bring your awareness back into the space you're in. Hearing any ambient sounds around you. Feeling again the sensation on your skin of the air of the room or your clothing. Feel again the pulse at the bottom of your feet and your hands. Feel the sensation of breath easy in and easy out. As you begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, maybe letting your head drop and roll side to side. Taking your time as you flutter the eyes open and return. Thank you so much for joining me this day. The light in me appreciates the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.